Ooh. Blood is never a good sign, I find. Is the cult tying up loose ends? Or did he just have the rare case of, spontaneous explosion?
Freud's
Spontaneous
The
bursting.
Interpretation of Dreams. Where's the bookseller?
Oh, still only two. Let's go point in psychology, a point in investigation.
Another volume of the Reverend's wife's diary.
No worries. Where the this... I forget I can actually, use light here. You know what? They seem to give, lantern fluid very, very leniently. Yeah. I want to go back to chapter 1.
What happened here? Let's start over. Where did they break in from? Blood. Seemed like amateur work.
So it wasn't...
To whom does this footprint belong? This burglar seems to be rather clumsy. What sort of thief leaves his tools at the crime scene? What happened that made the burglar flee before finishing his work?
This.
What killed all these animals? What the... Charles Hawkins? Looks like the symbol rejected Hawkins.
Huh.
What sort of power did Sarah Hawkins' painting possess?
The book.
Sarah Hawkins helped hide something in this safe.
So was it...
Drake put in a great deal of effort to hide whatever is in here. Everything is linked to the Sarah Hawkins case.
Is Sarah Hawkins with or against her husband?
Drake left instructions on how to find the combination of his safe.
If somebody finds these memoirs, there will be no doubt that I am in serious trouble. My last and only hope is that my body and bones are still in this plane of reality. In order that they be recovered and burned, the funeral urn must be given to my dear mother if she is still in this world. Following messages of capital importance. Whoever reads these lines and demonstrates there should still be like a VOD on Twitch from like the last stream if you want to watch that. But like, can I open up? I'm gonna quickly read this and then I'll try to like sum up that. This is like combination are to be found in 3 cylinders each, hidden where life and study combine in the Greek world. By chance, a person, or should I say genius, was to... Of course, they reference an actual character in Lovecraft lore. The content of the save. So let's see. So in the first chapter, we're basically shown this painting to like, so that we would go and try to figure out like what how the Hawkins family died. In the second chapter, we basically investigated the island, and learned that the island that we're currently on is like was an island of whalers, and at some point in like their history, they the whales basically just disappeared, and so they went on like one last expedition, or like voyage to find like a whale, and it took them like a few months to find, and they basically came back with this like giant beast that wasn't actually a whale. Like, I wonder if there really isn't like an image in the third chapter, I believe. Yeah, in the third chapter, we basically explored the Hawkins mansion to find more clues. And we basically learned that there was a survivor of the fire that supposedly killed the family. Chapter 4, we encountered this, like, we encountered the, in Chapter 4, we, encountered the actual, like, cult, and, we supposedly died there, although I'm believing that the cave was just, like, a hallucination, or, like, a dream, leading us to the Riverside Institute. and so we broke out. So now we're basically here with investigating who burglarized this place.
Is everyone on this island taking sleeping? What link did he find between Charles Hawkins and an old amulet?
This key that bears the Elder Sign is the only one able to protect your psyche.
A strange amulet. I have a feeling I better not touch it.
Do I have more points? Nope, okay. More medicine. Oh my god, there's so much.
Never heard of him. How many volumes are there in this collection? Another volume by Arkham Editions.
Oh my god.
How many volumes are there in this? Another volume by Arkham Editions.
Arkham Editions. Arkham Editions. Arkham Editions. Arkham Editions.
Cylinders that Drake tried to hide. I should perhaps listen to them. What does this strange book contain? This book contains unholy knowledge.
Arkham Editions.
The Book of Zion is the foundational work behind Helena Blavatsky's Theosophical movement. Its followers place truth on the same footing as a religion.
I'm so fucking glad that I don't have to go through every single individual book.
A kind of chalice.
Honestly, I don't think 10 dozen is enough.
Things are not looking good.
Oh, rip. Well, yeah, one board. The white doesn't even have the their king.
Things are not looking good.
And these red drops, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets.
So the goblet.
Chalice of knowledge.
Made out of gold with real precious stones, the rubies and sapphires. One, two, three.
And these red drops.
Nope.
Like I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers. I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension grows. We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny.
So let's see. 3. How many?
Chalice of knowledge.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because it alternates between ruby and emerald. That's like these. I'll come back to that one. What's the third one?
Dear friend, I thank you again for the anthology of the works of Arkham editions that you sent me. Volume 9, Azathoth and Other Horrors, seemed particularly relevant to my research. I never tire of browsing through them.
Volume 9, okay.
Drake talked about a particular volume.
Volume 9.
These are the
Volume
What
9.
did Drake say about this collection? Drake talked about a particular
6, 7, 8,
What did Drake say about
4,
this Drake talked about
9.
a particular volume.
There's only this collection of poems was sensationally received when first published in 1908. Derby was only 18 years old. So 9? Whoops. There we go. I'll be taking that book. Thank you very much. Just a little bit of light reading. You know, the thickest book ever. Those pages are probably made out of human skin. Because every occult tome can't be, like, made out of normal pages, right? They have to be made out of something, like, inherently corrupted. Fun. Oh, I'm back here. Fuck. Fuck. Oh, no. Not here again. I was right. A book covered in human skin. Because nothing about occult books is allowed to be normal. Everything has to be cursed in some way.
Dr. Colden, this man's condition is deteriorating.
Or this is a
What
flashback.
says Dr. Fuller? It's his patient, after all.
He's busy with Captain
Oh.
He specifically
I'm inhabiting a
asked us
different
not to
body.
bother him when that's the case.
Oh, that's interesting. Ooh.
I'll see what I can do. Mr. Blake, can you hear me? I'm Dr. Colden. We'll take care of you.
Or
There's nothing
inhabiting
I can
someone's
do.
memories.
I tried talking to him. He's catatonic.
Very well. I'll examine him. Severe malnutrition. Swollen abdomen with traces of petechia.
I don't know what that last word means. The fuck's a patika?
Seem to indicate the presence of a foreign body.
Delicious?
His skin shows abnormal loss of color and seems dried out. He's totally dehydrated. His fingertips and toes seem to feature a slight ring under the skin. Tender at the touch. Slightly sticky.
Ooh.
30-year-old subject. Severe hypothermia. Erythematous papules around the eyes and eardrums. Necrosed palpebral tissue. Lord, this smell.
Oh no.
So, Doctor, an opinion?
I'm not sure I have the necessary knowledge to treat this.
No.
Don't say
No
that.
opinion.
You're our most worthy doctor after Dr. Fuller.
Some of his symptoms are beyond my comprehension.
What did you find?
Did you examine his abdomen? It would seem there's something inside.
He hasn't eaten in days. Are you certain it's not an edema?
No.
The fuck's an edema?
Recognize an edema? Pushing with your finger won't leave a trace. And look at these bumps.
It's not like he could be pregnant.
Whatever it is.
Or
this
could
man
he?
has something inside him that shouldn't be. We should operate on him at once.
Dr. Fuller said not to worry, that the edema would go away by itself.
You know, I'm not sure Dr. Fuller is telling the truth.
The fuck's that? The fuck are they arguing about?
In spite of the muscle contractions, his arms seem limp.
Yes.
My hands are fucking
They can't reach
freezing.
out
It's
to
so
touch
cold in my
his
room.
friend.
And yet, if there is a bone in this arm, it's softer than that of a newborn baby. What about his cranium?
It's soft at the touch. It does seem like the skull of a baby.
Look at these sticky rings growing at his fingertips. What can be happening?
I'm sure you'll find an explanation. You have to.
I see signs of hypodermoclysis, but he's still dehydrated. When was his last IV?
He's constantly under perfusion. I've even gone beyond the recommended dose to no avail. And you won't believe me, but when we bathed him earlier...
He seemed to feel better?
Yes. Like he needs an aquarium, not a perfusion. But that doesn't explain his condition.
I almost don't believe it myself, but these symptoms are not those usually associated with the human species.
What do you mean? Don't tell me you believe in extraterrestrials.
No. This poor man is from our world, all right. But his body is undergoing unnatural mutations, And this transformation is killing him. His body simply can't cope.
Where could he have gotten such an infection?
I pray that it's not here.
Dr. Colden, may I know what you're doing to my patient?
What I'm doing?
I don't like how they how the models just like glitch out randomly.
Calm
Like,
down, my dear Marie.
Like this is a fucking cutscene. It should all be like
Nor your insinuations.
should all be like
I've
pre-recorded.
done what I do to all my patients. Provide him with the best available care.
Your imagination is without limit. It's your homemade drug again, is it not? Those people are not your guinea pigs.
There, there. What have you seen to put you in such a state?
I've seen suction cups on his fingers, his falling body temperature, his dehydration. Had I only read the report, you know what I would have concluded, Doctor.
Do I? Tell me anyway. I'm curious.
He's no longer human. These are the attributes of an animal.
Fascinating. An animal, you say? Could you be more precise? Cephalopod, perhaps?
This amuses you.
Your reaction does. I know your thirst for knowledge, Doctor. It's your innocent worries for this man that have you overreacting.
For this man,
He doesn't have normal eyes, does he?
medical files you've been hiding.
I have to protect my discovery. These
That's why he wears
people
sunglasses
life
inside.
of the world
Only a
is-
madman wears sunglasses inside.
It will be, in time.
I will not let you do this.
You disappoint me, Marie.
My sunglasses.
But I still have hope you'll one day share my point of view. In the meantime, take care of your own patients and try not to forget who you're dealing with.
Was that a threat? What did he mean?
It was a warning. Dr. Fuller is this institution's founder and one of our profession's most influential voices. My word is of no weight against his. If I continue to protest, I will only ruin my reputation and career.
Oh no.
Scandalous. Can't we do anything? Is there no evidence of his crimes?
Oh, that evidence exists. I'm sure of it. I need to find the missing medical files.
And where would you find those? In his office. What if you get caught?
I'd rather not.
Like he's
think about that.
definitely not human.
Counting on your discretion.
He is definitely wearing like
You can count on me. I'll keep my...
a fucking like human suit. He's wearing a skin suit. He's basically Michael. I don't even remember what my character's name is, to be honest.
No, you're pulling my leg. I'm not joking. I saw the schedule. She's alone in the bathroom again. And this has nothing to that old witch, Johnny.
Oh, listen to the way you talk. You
Watch
naughty
out for the
girl.
water, Doctor.
And the answer. You can imagine she doesn't.
So yeah, I don't think this is a flashback.
Patients and hospital personnel eat the same food.
Interesting.
It's a real shit.
Cause like what was it? What was the guy's name? Yeah, this is not our character. This is some random. I thought this was a flashback and we were examining like our character, but this is just some like unknown, like some other event.
His perfusion of a semi-physiological
Oh.
solution doesn't seem to work. He's undergoing a ventricular fibrillation. Nurse? Deborah, come and help me, please. His potassium level is too high. Replace it with 2% glucose solution with insulin, calcium, and sodium.
Medicine, medicine, medicine.
I'll tend to it right away.
Thank you. He's in your hands. He broke his back in an accident down by the docks.
Ah, the whaling station. What's wrong with me?
What are you talking about?
Doctor, that you?
Yes, it's Dr. Colden. Tell me what happened.
It's the old whaling station. See?
What did you see there?
Nothing. Nothing at all. The floor was all rotten and I fell straight through.
And that's how you broke your back?
Perhaps. No idea. Passed out.
Huh. Curious. Sleep.
She recently came back from the surgical block. She's stable. Given her file, a nephrectomy would have been inevitable. But Fuller was able to save her kidney. What is the boiler room key doing here? The key to the boiler room. Not where I expected to find it.
I have a feeling this is going to be important later, so key to boiler room in this corner. I'm going to immediately forget this.
I should find the cause for such a widespread trouble.
Dr. Colden, here you are at last. This patient was again brought up to the psychiatric wing. We've been following the treatment you prescribed, but the dysgeusia persists and he's lost a great deal of weight. We haven't been able to move him. The stress makes him hyperallergic.
Sir, I am going to examine you. Do you understand? Inject him with a dose of pentobarbital, intramuscular, so that I can conduct the clinical examination. He bit his lips so much, they're still bleeding. White froth, evidently because of such drooling.
Oh,
His
and
bowels left bloody wounds.
So, Doctor, what should we do with this patient?
You did good work. The tranquilizer is kicked in. Now you can disinfect and bandage his wounds.
Thank you, Doctor. And as to his weight loss?
I'll prescribe an antifungal treatment for his dysgeusia. In the meantime, feed him intravenously.
I feel like none of these ailments are like natural. Like that guy over back there who broke his back. I don't think it was from like. And I think he did break his, like, obviously he did break his back, but I don't think he broke his back of like anything like natural. Like, I don't think he broke his back by like falling to the floorboards. I think something like might have just pulled him to the floorboards. Who fucking knows though?
Gentlemen, may I help you?
We're waiting on news regarding our mother, Maureen Harding. She came in with a kidney problem, but we haven't heard anything since.
I've tended to her, and I have good news. Her blood analysis is reassuring. Her kidneys are as new.
Are you talking about the same person? This is miraculous.
She's still recovering, but you may speak to her upon her awakening.
Oh, thank you so much, Doctor. We'll wait for her to wake up. We've been here since this morning, so it won't make a difference.
And that's...
We've been waiting to be restocked for weeks.
Huh.
We're running out of this medicine.
I know, Doctor. We sent the purchase order, though, but Mrs. Donovan refused it.
Once again.
Can't you do anything?
Donovan takes her instructions directly from Dr. Fuller. I'm afraid I can do nothing about it for the moment. The doses prescribed by Fuller are far too high.
Ding. Fuck, why do hospitals have to be so fucking big?
The answers must be hidden in Fuller's office.
Every
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag.
Elizabeth? You all right? Why is this room in such a state?
Because, as always, I'm cleaning it by myself. And the water was once again shut off this morning. I had to bother Mrs. Donovan again, giving her a new excuse to belittle me.
Do you really need Mrs. Donovan to open a valve? Why not ask the janitor?
I can't make these decisions without her approval. Imagine if there were a leak. Anyhow, the boiler room is locked half the time. So every time the water gets shut off, I have to go and endure her reproach until she's settled the problem.
I see. Courage, Elizabeth.
Thank you, Doctor.
Anything in here that I can investigate?
It's temperamental, if I understand correctly.
I have little time for you, Doctor. You'll find out that it's not only the doctors who have things to do. Wait a minute. Where do you think you're going? Dr. Colden.
Mrs. Donovan.
Nobody goes into Dr. Fuller's office. But rest assured, I'll tell him you came by.
That won't be necessary. Thank you.
I will tell him, nonetheless.
Okay, so I have to get rid of her. So, a little bit of murder should do nicely, right? So, one of the options is if I could find a key to the boiler room. I can turn off the... If I turn off the water, that can be a distraction.
Key to the boiler room. All I have to do is shut off the water and hope Donovan takes the bait.
It's a quiet little town. Days go by, steady as ever. I wanted more for myself.
I don't get why they have us waiting so long. Almost no patience.
Ethan.
Marie,
What are you doing here?
I'm waiting for my medication, of course. Why?
You're not here for treatment, right?
Am I so obvious?
Only to me. I know you worry about me.
I trust you. I'm happy to see you.
Me too, Ethan.
Is this a flashback or is this happening at the same time?
There might be something.
Because, like, this is like...
I'm not sure.
Tell me.
I have nightmares.
I don't know.
They keep me awake.
TBH.
Every night. It seems stupid, I know, but the terror...
I swear...
Actually,
everyone in the fucking, like...
the only one.
Everyone in the fucking, like, town has, nightmares.
The things I see. It's like I'm turning mad.
No, everyone is.
So many people have this affliction. It's like an epidemic.
Do you think it might be related to Fuller's work?
I don't know yet, but I will figure all this out. Everyone in Darkwater is suffering from nightmares.
Really?
We don't have any medication left.
Oh, there's no excuse then. I should let you work.
Take care, Ethan.
You too, Marie.
Dr. Colden. Thank you for your help, Doctor.
Thank you. I'll be going.
Okay.
This man, Edward Pierce, his file is incomplete. What did Fuller do to him?
Again, I don't like how there's fucking cabinets here. Just makes me think that I'm gonna have to come back here later on and just hide in all of these.
The operating room is never accessible after an operation. Let's hope I can go through the administration office.
Ah. So, back in the circle. By the room. So now I can go into there. This is... Yeah, okay. Seems like I have to. Oh, I'm not strong enough.
I
Rip.
can't shut this with my bare hands. I need a tool.
Is there a tool in here? Doesn't look like it. Let's see, did I see anything that could be a tool that I could use? I mean, nothing in here. Maybe something in here could be useful. Everybody says it. She's a witch.
The answers must be hidden in Fuller's office.
Yeah.
Thank you again, Doctor.
A ladle? Could I use a ladle? Where are the washrooms again? Because I'm assuming I need something for that could act like a lever. Maybe I could ask him.
Is everything all right, Ethan?
Yeah,
I will work until...
Oh.
No.
I don't get why they have us waiting so long.
Where did my fiance go?
No patience.
I hope those nutcases will stop burdening her with work.
I feel guilty about Elizabeth, but I need the diversion.
I'm just gonna go through all the clues that I've discovered so that I can get all of these out of the way. Like, so many of my fucking clues are books.
It's temperamental, if I understand correctly.
Dr. Colden, might there be a problem with the water?
I was about to mention it. It seems it's been cut off yet again.
I can't take this, Marie. I feel I'm gonna burst.
It's not your
I'm
fault.
sorry.
Defective plumbing.
I'm sorry.
I'm the one who gets punished because I'm gonna have to square off with that annoying old witch. Courage, Elizabeth. Here we go. And hold your tongue this time.
So annoying how every fucking time I get a new objective, I have to consult my diary.
At last, the missing files must be hidden here. The Stendhal syndrome, of course. This is where Fuller found his diagnosis for Francis Sanders.
Studied this, only subjects display mental disorder electronics. Okay. Nothing on his desk.
Something is wrong with these masks. It's some sort of puzzle. I've unlocked something. Patient. Files. I was right.
Anything else that I can explore?
I should go another way.
Did I not search thoroughly enough? Like I must have. Like there's nothing else that I can like really interact with. Okay. So now I have to go and find
The operating room is never accessible after an operation.
No, I need to find a thing to play this. There might be a thing here. Nope. Do I have like... my own private area? Oh, what's
This
this?
place draws you in and never lets you go. The answers must be hidden in Fuller's office.
Ugh. Unless I missed a thing. Yep. Yeah, I did.
Conclusions. Session number 17. Patient? Sarah Hawkins.
Oh, I'm in control.
Appears to have finally accepted the illusory nature of what she calls the mythos. It goes without saying that these peculiar delusions are the price that comes with her exceptional gifts.
Why does Dr. Fuller write psychological reports about Sarah Hawkins?
At first, I presumed that her blood was the key. But I found nothing to explain Mrs. Hawkins' abilities.
The poor souls downstairs are not Fuller's only subjects.
Then James came. Irate that Charles was keeping secrets from him. I presume that he will try to break into the basement sooner or later.
Hawkins, Fitzroy, and Fuller. What is the connection between these three?
It's fortunate that I had the presence of mind to set the morgue in the basement. When all the fuss about the Hawkins incident finally comes to an end, I will dispose of her belongings. In the meantime, they must remain hidden in plain sight.
Of course. Sarah Hawkins is the connection. I must go back to the basement.
Nope. Okay. Just a bit of knowledge. The entrance to the basement is here. Nope. Not there. Here. The fuck is this? Is this an No, it's... Is this an elevator? Ew.
Ah, now that's the Marie that I know. I knew I could count on your scientific curiosity. It's time to show you what you were so eager to discover.
RIP. RIP.
If you're gonna shoot me, at least have the decency to look me in the eyes.
Turn around. Slowly.
So, he's not dead? I thought he was dead.
Filthy thief! Oh, I swear I'll shoot!
Take a minute to look around.
Oh.
Everything
Okay.
points to
So some
Charles.
decisions I have to,
He's dead.
master certain things.
He was here.
Interesting.
For a very specific item.
Oh, no.
The book. Why was it in the safe?
Have you read it?
Answer the question.
How foolish of you. Now you won't be able to escape his will. What did it show you?
She went into Fuller's office. She was looking for Sarah Hawkins' corpse.
Sarah Hawkins, you say? Let's go back to the start, shall we? Whose life did the Necronomicon choose to show you?
Oh.
Dr. Colden.
That's what I
She was
read.
at the Riverside Institute. She's in danger. I have to go.
Wait. No one knows the occult better than me. You might need my help.
Fuck. Do I let him? Fine.
All right.
Fine.
I might need you after all.
Perfect. Let's meet later at the Hawkins
He's gonna
mansion.
die, though. He's gonna die.
Now go. Rescue the doctor.
Oh, never mind. I go on my own. This is chapter 9, right? We're moving on to.